I was good, y'all. So we're gonna get right to it. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna put 60 minutes on my clock, just so I can force myself to, stay locked in. Yeah, but long story short, man. So I'm a big fan of evolving with the times. So essentially, what I've been doing like in the past 2 years is like just figuring out like how I can use AI to help me out, but also not be like grimy with it. So let me put my timer on. So I've been researching like different programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but how they going about things, and like just the whole AI selling people art and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm an artist. You know. Um, but I also been you know I've been doing digital art. You know what I mean, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Applying for jobs, like trying to get into, like break into that field. You know what I mean? Like, cause I love like character design and animation and stuff like that, 2D animation. So let me set this up so maybe I can see the screen better. I don't know. Let me see if I can move this strong. I don't know. I guess that'll be better for y'all. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna finesse this. I guess I can draw like that, right? Yeah, I guess we can do it that way. But yeah, so long story short, man, it's a couple programs that I've been playing around with, trying to figure out like how I can use it to build my own world. You know what I mean, for my comic and like other ideas that I got. So today tools we got. So this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break down the full process as to how I used my own art along with assisted AI workflow to figure, get something more polished. You know what I mean? Because I'm a big fan of, you know, to me, in my personal opinion, I think like with technology and creatives is just popping up in so many different areas, so many different lanes, and these big studios is just not doing a job. They not they not holding us down. You know what I mean? And you're just seeing like more smaller groups of people just creating some dope shit that's on the same level, as these bigger companies or whatever, or even above. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just walk through the straight through simple process as to how I went about it. So for example, let's say like I'm gonna go with a sketch that I did. Um, let's see, what's a simple sketch that I did? All right, yeah. So this is one. So this is a character that like I designed. I don't know, probably like last year. Digital art. Over in Procreate. So like I got. Let me take off the colors. I got mad layers. Um, so I got the color layer. You know what I mean? This is the actual sketch. I went in my sketchbook. I, of course, took a picture or scanned the image, emailed it to myself, uploaded the file to Procreate, traced over the reference, you know what I mean, for the most part, in Procreate. And then, so what I would do in a situation like this is I would take this image, right? And then I would upload the image to ChatGPT, and then I would ask ChatGPT to add some other elements to it, you know what I mean, based on this sketch. And then if I get something back that I like, then I'm like, okay, well this is a character design, like drawing that I like or whatever. So then I would redraw it sometimes, you know, take some things, add some things over in Procreate. Then I would take that image and go back into ChatGPT, and then I would add something like add like some I don't like change the symbol or something like that, right? So I'm about to talk about how we can take these still images and create animations with it, for like complete polish like type stuff. You know what I mean? So for example, like we could use this for like a showcasing for a comic or for like a marketing tool, like social media content. You know what I mean? Like you could take like some your own art and AI assisted workflow. Create like a little trailer or what I mean, something like for your own job. So this is not the exact image that I got from this specific picture that I drew over here, but I'm just like giving you an example of what we're talking about. So for example, y'all can't see my other apps or whatever my other windows that I got open, but I've been using ChatGPT and Claude, synonymously, like working together. So take the image, like I said, put it in ChatGPT, ask it some questions. Then I will also say, because CapCut, this is the program that I've been using for like my editing videos for the most part, and creating like AI stuff with my art. Um, I would say I will go in ChatGPT, ask for content like based on my story. Then I would ask it to give me some prompts that is fitting to my story at this particular moment, and then give me a prompt specifically for ChatGPT, not ChatGPT, for CapCut, because CapCut got that new seed dance update in there, and then it will give me a prompt specifically for that. So let me see if I got any images. All right, this is what we're gonna do. That image that I just showed y'all, right? This is what you're gonna do. We gonna create a joint from scratch. Yeah, so I'm a or dang, this might be dope. All right. So, yeah. This we gonna do. This we gonna do. This is gonna be interesting. This is the first time I'm doing this. So, because I still want to learn like 2D animation from scratch myself. I still got a lot to learn, but it's all good. It's a part of the process. So again, this is the rough animation that I was working on for my comic. It's supposed to be a character like turning up and powering up and stuff like that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna export the MP4 file. So like that's gonna be like the actual animation file, right? The animated MP4 file. I'm gonna export that. I'm gonna send it to myself. I'm gonna send the file to myself, then I'm gonna upload this John to. Yeah, this is what you want to do. Let me get this first. But actually, I got ChatGPT in here. Yeah, so all right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna email it to myself. Let me see. I might be able to do it from here, because then you might not even have to do all that. Because I'm not sure if I could upload the video to ChatGPT. So let me see. I'm gonna save the video, the animation that we did. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go into ChatGPT, give ChatGPT context, and then use ChatGPT to give me a prompt so I can pull it over in CapCut and see what CDNs can give us. But I don't got the paid version of ChatGPT right now, so I'm not sure if I can do it. Damn, they didn't save the video. All right, let's go back over to Procreate. So I'm trying to get straight to the point with y'all. You know what I mean? So we don't gotta be all, you know what I mean? Go over here. Animated MP4. Press that. Let's go copy. Let's go into ChatGPT. Paste that. All right, bet. Now this is where the magic is going to come in. So I'm gonna say, I'm going to give it context, and then I'm going to ask it to create a prompt for this video specifically, so we can plug that into CapCut, the seed dance update they got in CapCut, and see what we can come up with. And again, this is what I'm talking about, taking your own, because I did this animation, this rough animation, 2D animation myself. I didn't use AI to do this shit for me. I did this shit myself, but I'm going to use AI to take that shit to the next level, because I'm a one-man army. I don't got the bread to get a whole fucking team. I'm the goddamn team. You know what what I'm saying? So this is for me and for anybody else that's like me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say analyze this video. This video is for a scene. I'm going to put my character name because this is a character, my original character. And I'm just going to put preparing for an intense fight. Now create. Cause I'm not sure if we can use a video, but we're gonna see if we can figure it out. Create a prompt for seed dance in CapCut to add cinematic and emotional context. See, this where you know, using your own knowledge, your own, you know what I'm saying, along with the AR. This is why I feel like it can maximize. So let's see. All right, we got video scene analysis. Come on, ChatGPT, let's see what we can come up with. And let me know if y'all can't hear me, by the way, because I know I got some background music some background music. Which I also use this AI program called Suno. And I've actually been using that program to make tracks for my own shit. So I don't gotta worry about copyrights and all that. And I can hear music that I want to, like the style and the aesthetic that I want. I don't know, you look like ChatGPT might be a little booty. Come on, chat. I got all these goddamn windows, bro. Okay, here we go. All right, so we just going. We just gonna copy the whole thing. Copy. Now I'm gonna email it to myself because I got CapCut on my laptop. I got the desktop version. First of all, where's the John so I can do the John? You know what? I'm just gonna go on Google website instead. We getting straight to it, y'all. We ain't wasting no time on this John. Alright, Gmail. Send to my other email. Boom. See, it's that goofy stuff that I don't be liking, bro. Cause I know y'all seen me copy this John. All right, then now we gonna open it up. See if I can find an email on my laptop. All right, we still got 46 minutes because we trying to create something in less than an hour. Almost there. Come on, chat. We working. Let's go. Almost got the prompt, y'all. Copy from the bottom up. Sidebar, has anybody seen Devilman Cry, man? Oh my god, such a beautiful fucking season, man. Alright, now we in CapCut. So we gonna go, the option is on AI image, and mind you, this is CapCut Pro, by the way. CapCut Pro. So we're gonna go to the AI video option. So you can put the prompt in there. Yeah, so Dreaming a Sea Dance 2.0 is the model that I'll be using. So what the hell happened to my music, fam? Tripping. Yeah, so we're gonna put the prompt in there. See, this where you might hit a wall because it's asking for an image. So I don't know if I can't put a video on here. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in ChatGPT and we're gonna ask ChatGPT to create an image or create some images that. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ChatGPT. We're gonna put based on the reference video and prompt, create images, create still images that match to add to Sea Dance and CapCut. Let's see if ChatGPT can give us something that we can use. And don't get me wrong, like it still has its, you know, inconsistencies and it's not perfect, but you know, it's just a part of the learning process. Start drawing something since it's working on whatever it's working on. This is actually another character design that I was still working on the color. Let's see, on the airbrush tool. The airbrush. Soft brush. What layer is this? Cell shading layers. Alright. What the hell? Why is the stabilization so goddamn high? Did I turn it that high? I don't know. So it gave us something. It's not perfect, but it's something. So we're gonna download that image. Go on to CapCut. Boom. Download the file. All right, now we're gonna click generate. And this stuff does cost credit. So when you got CapCut Pro, I think they give you 1,000 credits per month. And each prompt per like production is like 35 credits per prompt for the AI, for the still image to AI video. I'm not sure how much credits the AI image feature is. And yo, look, we doing this in less than how long I started this stream. Yeah, I only been live for 30 minutes, yo. And I'm not even like that good at the AI assisted workflows. I've been getting better like over the past year, but like I got a friend of mine, man. This guy named he go by name Tree of Life, killing it, yo. Between because he's just a dope ass artist in general, like you know, like between like 2D animation, because like he designs clothes and he makes music. Let's just check him out, Tree of Life. That's his YouTube handle. Um, but he like make like you know like custom made apparel and stuff like that. So like he draws all the illustrations himself, and then he physically creates the like the you know like the clothes, like the logo, the clothes, like you know what I'm saying. Like he got the heat press and all that shit, and he does all the art, you know, the clothes, and he does his own the animation, and he makes his own music. Hybrid type boy. But anyway, like he been putting me more and more onto like the AI assisted workflow. So it's not like he's not like one of those guys that's just like all AI. No, he's very fucking talented and he know how to do shit himself. But he used the AI shit to just like pump out more stuff along with his own personal art because you know it's real out here, nigga. You know what I mean, niggas don't got the. You know what I mean, when you don't got the bread to be paying the whole team, you gotta make your own team. You know what I mean? So we are 40% into the why my music keep messing up, bro? This is a random character. He's not like in my story, but I'm just like I've been drawing forever, but like the past like I probably say like 4 or 5 years, I've really been honing in on like what's my style, and I finally found my style. So that's where I'm at with it now, making these type of characters. I'm saying, I'm just doing cell shading. It's like a simpler way for me to learn shading for real. I'm just gonna use this to fill it in. There we go. Yeah. I think this could be darker. Let me see. All right, so we got 5 seconds. Let's see. So now, granted, there are some things that's similar, and it did add some things, but like family, like come on, like, and this is like in the earlier stages of this shit, and it's like me, like I said, like I'm still learning how to get better with this stuff, like take your own stuff, and it, you know, use the AI to make some dope shit, but family, come on, look at, like, bro. And again, these are it's other programs that got like higher tiers of like what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you gotta pay more bread. So this is like on a lower end, cause like I CapCut Pro, the one that I use is like 20 a month. The Claude AI, I got the free version of that. Um, and yeah, so like CapCut and actually Canva got an AI feature in it now too. So actually, I've been using CapCut and Canva for the most part. Um, for the video aspect of it. You know what I mean? But look at this shit. Like that's crazy. And you know what's crazy? This actually gives me ideas of what I would like to do with my animation. So even this shit right here, what I would do is I would take these, because these are all frames. I would take these frames and then use this to add more in betweens for my animation I was doing in Procreate. Sketch that over, polish that up, and bring it back over here. You know what I'm saying? Family, tell me this is not dope. Come on. That's fire. But I'll give y'all a sneak peek of what else. I had another one. Now this is actually more connected to my, like what I got going on. This is the one I came up with yesterday. With the character designs and playing around with some prompts and going back and forth between ChatGPT, Claude AI, and here. So this is another one. So the context of this is supposed to be like the rivalry aspect, like in my like in my story, my world building. But this shit is crazy, family. This shit is crazy. Like, come on, man. Especially for my black creatives out here, man. Like my, I'm saying, the people that start on their own. Like we gotta take advantage of this type of stuff. You know what I mean? All right, family. I'm about to get out of here. You know what I mean? Because I know how it is. I'm still new to the streaming. You know what I mean? So, I'm not even sure if there's anybody actually on here or if it's just a bot. But I don't know. I could stay longer. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Y'all want me to stay longer or what? I don't know. But as we figure out, let me play time lapse replay, of show you my process. That's one thing I like about Procreate with that time lapse feature. Definitely makes it easier for you to make videos like like on your TikTok and social media and stuff like that. Yeah, so I've been learning just to do layers. It's like lately I'll just like sketch out a layer, get the anatomy down, and then just draw like the clothing or the costumes over that. You know what I mean? And like even like real quick, this reference sheet that I used ChatGPT for this. So like I took like this one on the right is the one that I did. This one on the left is the one that ChatGPT did. But basically what I did was I took the image that I was doing, because I'm still trying to get better with my coloring, and I put it in the ChatGPT and I started asking it to like add some. Basically, I asked it to create like my own study sheet for my own art. So I asked it to add like some elements or whatever and stuff like that in there, like to help me do what I want to do for my own art. So it took my sketch and then it created this, like this little study sheet, cell shading guide. That's what I wanted it to do. But real quick, just to be fair, I do agree with the fact that I don't like people that's using AI to steal other people's stuff and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just big on like using your own stuff along with the assistance of AI to just try to help you out as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So you can get your stuff done. More specifically, I'm talking about people like me. You know what I mean? That's just doing everything. Like everything. Managing the social media, creating the content, trying to write scripts, editing, you know what I mean? Like streaming schedules, posting schedules, marketing, start studying like all of that. You know, that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. You feel me? But yeah, family. I think I don't know. I hope y'all got some game. I feel like I gave y'all some game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to me this shit is amazing. You know what I mean? I do know that people out there are doing some weird things with it. I'm not in all of that. You know what I'm saying? But again, for people like me, other creators out here, I think it's a good opportunity for us to take advantage of. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we probably gonna close out, yo. You know what I mean? I'll clip these videos up, post them on social media for anybody that's, you new to whatever. Um, and yeah, I kind of want to stay on longer, but I do want to do my gaming stream. So I'm trying to split everything up because I do this, I do gaming, and I do fitness shit. I know, right? All over the place. But whatever. I'm just being me, being creative, all out. You know what I mean? Just want to be me. I wonder if CapCut got any other features that we do not know about. That would be interesting. Oh no. But yeah, we'll probably end off on that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, chat. You feel me? Feel free to pull up next time. We gonna be streaming more weekly. At least a couple of days throughout the week, different stuff. You know what I mean? If you check out my profile, I got my TikTok and my YouTube on there, and I also got my POD shop, so you can get more of a feel of what type of vibe that I bring, to the stream. And if you want to rock out, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And just join me on my journey, man. You know what I mean? All right, family, we out.